What's up, guys? Shed Talk episode 3. Episode 2 is a big hit, so we're back at it with that nighttime edition. If you think you're going to be a Shed Talk regular, stick around to the end because I've got something special for us. So yeah, I want to talk about why I think villains don't need a redemption arc. Okay, so usually when I have a topic like this, I start by throwing out like a lot of conditions and qualifiers, like am I talking about real life villains or fictional, or movie villains or TV or video games, whatever. But I'm not doing that today. I'm saying across the board, they don't need a redemption arc. Any genre, even in the real world, even in the cringe IRL server we call reality. I'm sticking by this argument, probably even more so, honestly, in real life. I'll explain that in a second. So let me start with this. Who do you think of when you think of a redeemed villain? I looked that up right quick online before filming this, and I saw Snape come up from Harry Potter. Never really a villain. I saw Darth Vader, definitely a villain. Redeemed? He was pretty bad. So, just killed Palpatine in the end. I don't know, but well, and I guess actually he didn't even do that. He didn't even kill the guy. So, I saw a lot of Marvel entries in the redeemed villain category, and all of those are really half-baked in my opinion. I don't really feel it. My take on a lot of these characters are, in Marvel, you've got a lot of like grumpy people who like make some jokes and they're the bad guys, and then you got happy people who make jokes and they're the good guys. Sometimes the grumpy people making jokes are the good guys, but then the bad guys a lot of times just turn into good guys anyway, or they just start making more jokes. So is the villain redeemed, or is he just kind of like, is he quirky now? That's the Marvel thing. Then you've got Prince Zuko from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Pretty good. Honestly, probably one of the better written characters in like animated film or TV. So I'm actually not going to touch that one. And there's probably a lot more out there. I know there's a lot more out there. One more that came to mind was Jaime from Game of Thrones. I think his was pretty good. Anyway, there's a lot more out there. My point is, it can be done well, that's fine, but there's a better way. There's a better way to do it. And that way is this. Have the villain do something good, but don't change their personality. Don't have them switch teams. Now they're on the Avengers in the next movie. You don't need to do that. You don't need to change their personality. Have them do something that just so happens to be like in their best interest. It's way cooler that way. It's like when the old joke about when you get an unlockable character in a video game, it was like the big boss, but now you can play as him. He's like, he's always way weaker. It's true. It's true. You lose so much aura when you switch sides. Villains, just naturally, they're a lot cooler most of the time, probably like 90% of the time. And you really want to try to hold on to that if you can, if you're writing characters. I don't have a bunch of examples for this. Honestly, it doesn't happen a lot. What I'm talking about, but you could probably think of one where like in a movie or TV or something happens where like a third party comes in and the villain actually just like curb stomps it, absolutely destroys it. And it's so much cooler than the hero doing it. You get to see the villain like go full out attack, and you actually kind of get to like root for him a little bit because you respect the guy. You respect whoever's doing it. You don't have to like him. You don't have to turn this bad guy into like best friends with Iron Man now because now he has to be good. He can still be dislikable, but you respect the guy. You respect him. That's what I'm going for. Okay? Most of the examples that I can come up with actually aren't in TV or film right now because I can't think of any. But they were in real life. They're in sports. I think that's one of the great things that we can get, one of the great storylines that we can get from sports pretty readily. It's out there a good bit, these type of moments. I wasn't even looking for these, but they just kind of fell in my lap. I was scrolling through my phone. So I got 3 sports examples. I'm gonna run through it right quick. And then if you guys can think of anything else in like TV or something, let me know, because if you know what I'm talking about, these types of moments. But right quick, first one, Draymond Green. Villain in basketball, in my opinion. If you know the guy, pretty annoying, gets under my skin very easily. But he was in like an interview with some WNBA player who, WNBA, try as I might to not make fun of them. Jesus, they make it really hard. I can't remember exactly what she said. I'll play the clip, but it was pretty dumb.
No, we could just take a donation around the NBA, maybe. Maybe one night y'all don't go to the casinos.
I have something on this, though, because it pisses me off. It pisses me off because I don't think there's anyone in America that supports the WNBA more than NBA players.
100%.
The NBA players support the WNBA like
the most.
More than we probably support the fucking NBA. And it bothers me.
And he shut it down, and I was like, damn, he really, that kind of went hard. The other one, the second one is not coming to me right now. Oh, okay, I got it. The second one is in golf. It's in golf, and it's a guy named Bryson DeChambeau. Extremely annoying to a certain group of people. Very polarizing. He's tried to turn his image around here on YouTube and stuff. It's worked for a lot of people. Don't ask me. I don't even really care too much about golf. Whatever. But very annoying guy to most people for a while. And in the height of his annoyance, where he was really portrayed as like a villain of golf, somebody else came along who was so douchey, so unlikable, such just like oozing like jerk vibes. Brooks Koepka. He was even more annoying, and they went at it. And so everybody was kind of rooting for Bryson during that, me included. I was like, we like to make fun of Bryson at least. Brooks is just, it's just an ass. Third one is my favorite. I know it right off the bat, and this one's probably a really underground. This one's a hidden gem. Most of you guys probably don't know about this tennis beef, but it's a Russian guy named Daniil Medvedev, who is seen as like a villain a lot of the times. If you know, you know. There's an underground, following for him. I'm part of it. I like Medvedev a lot. But there's one guy that universally everybody can unite around disliking. It's a Greek, I believe he is, tennis player, Stefanos Tsitsipas. That guy is annoying, personified. Everything he does. I'm not going to get into all of it right now. But really annoying guy. I have to show you this exchange. He calls him a small cat at some point. I'm just gonna let it run.
I think it's perfect. Man, you better shut your fuck up, okay?
Daniel.
Hey, Stefanos, you want to look at me and talk?
Daniel.
Look at me. Hey, look at me, huh? You don't look at me. He started it. He started it.
I know, but stop it.
He started it.
Yes, but...
Yes, he started it. He said bullshit Russian. You think this is normal? I answered him because he doesn't know how to fight. He's a small kid who doesn't know how to fight.
T'es plus intelligent que lui, arrête. T'as gagné?
If he doesn't say anything, I have no problems with him. But if he says something to me and he wants to fight, he needs to do it.
Beautiful man, beautiful discussion, beautiful takedown. And side note, he has a lot of really good dance moves. If you ever see me at a wedding, at a party, busting out some crazy moves, there probably came from one of his like victory winning matches, celebrations. I'll hit one for you right now. This is coming straight from him. That's one I like to bust that one out a lot. All right, that's it for this one. I said that I had something for you at the end if you thought that you might be a Shed regular, and it's this. I made us a little mantra, a little pledge. So we'll see if I can remember it. I wrote it down. The Shed is pretty cool and I like it. I pledge allegiance to the Shed. invisibly with liberation and justice for all. I pledge to put some thought into subscribing to the Shed and maybe liking a video every once in a while. By the Shed's glory, we are one. Amen. Or not, we don't have to put amen at the end if it's getting too religious. Still workshopping it. But there you go. Okay, guys. See you in episode 4.